This is the ETBU Sportsnet Coaches Show. I'm Kenneth Klein, and today we're joined by head women's soccer coach Erik Solberg. Coach Solberg, you managed to go 1-1 during the week with an unfortunate loss to UT-Tyler, and then you managed to pick a win up against Ozarks. Why don't you recap the week for us?
Yeah, it was definitely a tale of two matches. It was the first time we had to play back-to-back games, and to play two matches in 26 hours is always a tough test. Started with UT-Tyler. They're one of the better teams, obviously, in the conference historically. They were an NCAA tournament team. We fortunately had 4 days to prepare for them, and I felt like we had a really good game plan, and the girls executed it really, really well. We gave Tyler all they could handle. Obviously, made one defensive miscue, or I guess a combination that led to a goal, and it was, it wasn't one that the keeper really had much of a chance at. It was a good finish for Tyler, and they ended up going on to win 1-0. But I was super proud of the effort. Obviously, losing's never fun. We always expect to get on the field and get a win or get a result, and so losing was unfortunate, our first conference loss of the year. But full credit to Tyler that they played really, really well, and our girls were up for the challenge. They definitely are a team that we hope to see again in the future. I feel like we match up well against them and gave them all they could handle. Unfortunately, just didn't get the result that we were looking for, but we'll learn from it and grow. But I think it shows the girls how good we can be, and showed me how good we can be even just in year one of me being here at ETBU. So I'm really proud of the effort and how they executed the game plan, and just, we got to learn from minimizing our mistakes. We have a pretty low margin for error. And then Saturday, less than 24 hours later, we had to turn around and play against Ozarks, and they're a very physical team. And the match was physical from the very beginning. They were a tough team to break down. That was the first time we have been played, besides Laterno, in a very defensive manner, kind of how we played UT-Tyler. So it was interesting to have the roles reversed. And we were a little fatigued from the night before, as was Ozarks, and they made the game a little bit sloppy. Anytime you're playing 2 games in a weekend or 2 games in 24 hours, it's going to be that way. But I was really proud of how our girls responded. Alexis Smith played a great ball through to another senior, Amber Campbell, and she had such nice composure to finish the goal, and that was all we needed. Couldn't be more proud to get a clean sheet. A shutout is always important at home. We still have a really good home record. We're only allowing a goal a game at home, which is really good. So I'm really proud of how the team did that. If they don't score, we can't lose. So I was really proud of how our defense played. Lexi Montgomery came up with some good saves. Our whole back line played really, really well. So I was very proud of them, especially since they played so many minutes on Friday and turned around and played again Saturday. So I was really proud of how our team played from, top to bottom. And obviously, anytime you can get 3 points in the conference is a huge win, and one that we needed to put us in 5th place, and that's right where we want to be, kind of with a third of the conference season done.
This week, obviously, with it being fall break, you head on the road for 2 games. You start things off on Thursday with the game against Louisiana College at their place. Why don't you give us a preview of that?
So it's nice to be on the road during fall break. Girls don't have to miss class, and we can just focus on soccer. A lot of them have some tests this week, but they'll be out of the way by Thursday, so that's exciting. Louisiana College, I know the coach very well. She and I came from kind of the same Division I program down at Nicholls State, so we're good friends, and they're hungry for their first win. You can't overlook anybody. You got to take it one match at a time, and obviously look for the result. It's a game, of course, we expect to win, but it's not going to be easy. We know they're going to probably play us a little bit defensively as well, and they're going to be tough to break down. And I'm really hoping that this is a game in a week that we can kind of kickstart our offense. We're not giving up very many goals, but we're also not scoring very many goals, so that's kind of our challenge this week. And again, we want to show our quality. We want to put up a result that teams around the conference look at and say, hey, ETBU is pretty dang good. So we're definitely not overlooking anybody. The next match is always the most important, but it's definitely a business trip this weekend, and we expect 3 points, at LC on Thursday night.
Following that, you'll be going up from central Louisiana over further east to Mississippi at Belhaven, where it's probably the first soccer game at their new stadium over there. Why don't you give us a recap or preview of that? Yeah,
it's their first weekend at home in their new facility, so we're excited to train there Friday and check it out, and of course play there Saturday afternoon. Belhaven is going to be an incredibly hard-working club. They haven't always gotten the results this year, but they play really, really well. They'll be well organized. So we look forward to that challenge as well. Anytime you're playing that back end of 2 matches, fortunately we have a day in between this week, it's going to be tough. So it's a game that we've got to be up for. We can't overlook any opponent, and we've got to get a victory from there if we want to end up kind of with the final record that we do. But we're excited to play. I'm excited, having spent my undergrad years in Mississippi. I've got a lot of friends there. We're excited to play there. A couple of the girls have some ties there. So we're really excited for this road trip. It's our first multi-night road trip, so we're kind of excited to have that time as a team to bond and hopefully, again, get the results that we need, and hopefully we'll earn them.
All right, Coach. Thanks for talking to us on the ETBU Sportsnet.
Thanks so much.